The call hit at 2:17 a.m. Static, ocean wind, my brother's voice, "Where's your wife?" I rolled halfway out of sleep. New York, conference, silence. Then, "No, she's standing in my lobby in Maui, wearing a dress you bought her, and she's charging drinks with your ATM card." The ceiling spun. The hum of our empty bedroom pressed against my ears. Suitcase wheels, distant laughter, memories from earlier that night. She'd kissed me goodbye, promised late-night texts. I thanked my brother. My tone stayed flat. Inside, glass shattered. I sat on the edge of the bed, phone light glaring. Bank app open. 4 swipes of my card in the past hour. Mai Tais, a Cabana upgrade, a 2-person romance massage. I inhaled, slow. Exhaled, slower. Infidelity hadn't crossed my mind in 9 years of marriage. But money? Money always told the truth. I replayed her words from yesterday. "Don't spend anything crazy while I'm gone, okay? We're on a budget." Budget. My jaw clenched. She didn't know I'd sold my mobile security startup last week. $51 million after taxes, still embargoed under NDA. I could buy the entire resort she was standing in. Instead, I would purchase something better: clarity. I called my brother again. Quiet instructions, surgical. He was ex-military. He understood precision. First, movement. He transferred her to a corner suite complimentary, then installed a discreet camera overlooking the balcony. Second, data. He pulled every in-house charge to my folio. Third, patience. He confirmed the man's name on her room file: Nathan Cole, 34, fitness influencer with a string of brand-paid vacations. I messaged my attorney in LA. Midnight for him, but money keeps lawyers awake. Prenup clause 4.b. Marital funds used in acts of adultery convert to debt owed to the betrayed spouse, payable immediately. Screenshots, timestamps, affidavit templates flowed back within an hour. I saved everything to a folder marked "Sunset Debt." Children were at my mother's for the weekend. Perfect. I packed a single duffel, passport, laptop, divorce papers half-signed weeks ago for estate planning. I booked the red-eye to Maui. One way. Boarding gate, window seat, air, recirculated, anger, did not. I let the dark cabin swallow my pulse until sunrise broke over the Pacific like glass finally settling. My brother met me on the service dock, badge around his neck, eyes hard. He handed me a tablet. Video loop. Her in a silk robe feeding pineapple to Nathan on the balcony. They toasted, kissed. My card paid the room service bottle. Proof enough. I drafted a single text and scheduled it for noon, her lunchtime. Enjoying the view? Attached, the video clip, the emptied bank account notification I'd queued moments earlier, and the notarized debt confession waiting for her signature. Then I walked upstairs, unseen, corridor cameras already paused by my brother's security team. I slid the envelope under her door. The "Do Not Disturb" hanger swayed like a guilty whisper. No shouting, no drama. I waited in the lobby bar, iced water sweating in my hand. Elevator bell. She stepped out, pale, alone. Nathan nowhere behind. Eyes searched until they locked on mine. She crossed the marble, barefoot, envelope clutched. "Is this a joke?" Her voice cracked, mascara smeared at the edges. I tapped the chair opposite. She sat, trembling. I spoke softly. "The debt equals every cent you spent, multiplied by 3, clause 4.b. Sign, and you leave with your reputation sealed. Refuse, and the video streams to every sponsor you pitch, every school parent list, every mutual friend." She stared. Tears welled, but I saw calculation behind them. Always numbers with her, never feelings. Pen met paper. Her signature crawled across the line. A notary, my brother in a blazer, stepped up, embossed the seal, walked away. Transaction complete. She whispered, "What about us?" I stood. "We end where you began, at check-in." I placed my wedding band on the table. The metal rang like a bell, calling last orders. I flew back that evening. Clouds below, silence above. By the time wheels touched LA asphalt, her debt had hit her credit report. My accounts were firewall thick, and Nathan's brand deal inbox overflowed with forwarded footage. The kids would ask where Mom went. I'd tell them she needed sunshine but forgot sunscreen. In the driveway, bougainvillea petals floated like confetti for a party I never attended. I unlocked the door to the house that was now only mine. Peace felt expansive, unfamiliar, an empty lobby after checkout. I didn't mourn. I audited. Room by room, I removed her, the way you clear expired charges from a ledger. At dawn, I brewed coffee stronger than grief and opened my laptop. A blank document waited, title line blinking. I wrote 2 words, next venture. And for the first time in years, the cursor felt like possibility instead of compromise. Some women honeymoon, some husbands hibernate. I prefer acquisition.